Connecticut's #1 local news. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Good morning, everyone, and thanks for joining us here on Eyewitness News. I'm Wendell Edwards. Developing news in New Haven. A driver is dead this morning after he caused crashes in 3 towns. The string of collisions ended when that driver, described as a man in his 20s, smashed through a restaurant in New Haven. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Marcy Jones picks up the story.
New Haven police say that high speed is believed to be a factor. According to police, the first crash happened in Branford. After the driver fled that scene, he proceeded to cause a rollover crash in East Haven at the intersection of Salt and Salt Parkway and Forbes Place. That collision resulted in one person getting sent to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The driver's dangerous spree ended here in New Haven when he crashed into this Italian restaurant, where he did not survive. Channel 3 spoke with a gas station attendant who says he saw it all.
I see one car is having too much speed, and I just watch him. It's going to be on sidewalk and fly, and he said boom, he hit the tree and his car is turned.
Marcy Jones, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
This morning out of Manchester, first responders are dealing with a tractor-trailer rollover in the area of Buckland Hills Drive. You're looking at video right by the entrance of Walmart there. You can see the tractor-trailer windshield knocked out. It is now upright as crews prepare to tow it away. We're told the road has reopened, but traffic is moving slowly through that area while crews finish cleaning up. No word on any injuries.
Wendell, may I ask you a question?
Please, and thank you.
Do you have the Channel 3 app?
I do.
It is a wonderful resource, isn't it?
I agree.
Take a look. You can get it right now. All you have to do is show up with your phone and scan the QR code on your screen, and you will have the Channel 3 app. It is, again, a wonderful, wonderful resource. All right, speaking of wonderful resources, Mother Nature throwing us some good weather lately. Our Doppler scans the state dry. Typical overnight low 58. We were pretty close to that. Normal daytime high 80. We're going to be pretty close to that as well. No records, 97 set back in 1988. Now, if it were Friday, the temperatures are going to be making it up into the upper 80s, low 90s. No records then either, but we are going to get a little bit closer to these to those 90-degree temperatures. Satellite and radar confirms just a little. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous out there. We had a little bit of cloud coverage earlier, but nothing to hold you back, and the visibility is at a perfect 10 this morning. So we got a missing bird in Southington. If you've seen this guy, please let me know. This is on Skyline Drive in Southington. The owner is distraught. What a beautiful bird it is, too, right? It is flying around out there somewhere, and they're trying to find it. All right, Futurecast tomorrow's weather today shows us an hour-by-hour depiction of a couple of spots of green you're going to notice around 3 p.m. So there could be a passing shower in a handful of towns. Not a big deal. That goes away. Tomorrow, partly to mostly cloudy. Most of the energy stays to the south and east of Connecticut, so we don't have to worry about any storms during the day tomorrow. And there might be a brief shower Thursday night into early Friday morning, and then a better chance for some scattered shower and thunderstorm activity Friday afternoon. Here we go. We dot the landscape with a couple of showers, maybe a passing thunderstorm. Most towns, I think, stay dry on Friday as well, and then the upcoming weekend looks good. All right, so it's 60 degrees right now in Willimantic, 59 in Winstead, 63 in Plainfield, and 64 in East Hartford. We are off and running with another nice start out there. Taking a look at temperatures in the upper 50s and low 60s, and then stay here in Connecticut. It's hot everywhere else, with the exception of the northwest portions of the United States. You can see a front is moving through, lowering the temperatures, but boy, this morning at 7:04. It's 81 degrees in Chicago. Ridiculous. Our dew points are very comfortable in the mid to upper 50s, so the comfort index keeps us very pleasant, and that'll be throughout the day today. Dew points, it'll spike a little bit tomorrow into Friday, but then they flatline for the upcoming weekend, so that's some good news. And our temperature differential, we're even from where we were yesterday. Winds picking up out of the north, anywhere from 5 to 8. Not a big deal. Beautiful ICAM shots. New Haven, gorgeous. Nicole's yachts are in the harbor. Old Saybrook, absolutely delightful. And here's our Middletown ICAM. Things are looking good there. So let's check in with our temperatures. 60 in Sharon, 61 in Killingworth, a little bit cooler in Torrington at 56. Another nice start out there. And it's going to be partly to mostly sunny during the day today. Temperatures top out in the upper 70s, low 80s today. Your 7-day forecast includes maybe an isolated shower this afternoon. Not a big deal. Tomorrow, partly to mostly cloudy, a little bit cooler, and then it ramps up. That heat ramps up with partly sunny skies on Friday with a chance for showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon, and then Saturday and Sunday looking good with temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. All right, 7:05 is now the time. Wendell, good morning to you.
Thank you, Scott. One of the people accused of stealing COVID-19 relief funds from the city of West Haven could be going to prison. John Bernardo has pleaded guilty to a conspiracy charge, a charge that carries a maximum sentence of 30 years. Bernardo and former state representative Michael DeMassa, who's also a former city employee, were both arrested for stealing hundreds of thousands of dollars from the city of West Haven. Bernardo has been released and is awaiting his sentencing. This comes as the Justice Department announced more than $1 billion in COVID-19 relief money was lost to fraudulent activity in the U.S. as of March 2022. Happening today, state officials are recognizing World Elder Abuse Awareness Day. The goal is to highlight programs and resources to help seniors who may be neglected or in need of assistance. According to the Coalition of Elder Abuse in Connecticut, approximately 1 in 10 adults age 60 or older experience abuse each year. In almost 60% of abuse and neglect cases, the perpetrator is a family member. And roughly 1 in 23 cases actually gets reported to DSS protective programs for seniors. The U.S. Senate is closer than ever to meaningful gun reform, and it's the first of its kind in nearly 3 decades. Our own U.S. Senator Chris Murphy, right here in Connecticut, last night said the heavy lifting is done on negotiating with Republican leaders, and he believes they are getting close to getting their support.
I think that indicates we'll get well north of 60 votes necessary to pass this bill. And I think the reason we're picking up Republican votes right now is because what we include in this bill is wildly popular.
Senator Murphy says the goal is to get it passed before the Senate's July 4th recess. Today in Putnam, drivers will once again have a DMV customer service office. A new location is opening right off I-395. It will be open Wednesdays and Fridays and Saturdays by appointment only. Now, this office replaces the DMV that closed in 2020. This new office will offer those same services, including driver's license renewal, non-driver ID renewals, car registrations, and parking permits for people with disabilities.
Just saw a shadow walk across the window.
Look at this. A woman in Winstead describing that harrowing moment when she realized a bear had broken into her home. And she grabbed her phone to record it. She says the bear climbed in through a screen window and managed to raid her snack drawer. So when she grabbed this video, she saw the bear poking its head out of the window as if it lived there. Fortunately, she says there wasn't much damage left behind, but you can imagine having a bear in your home. There it is, poking its head out the window. Now, officials with Deep say the steadily growing bear population has seen a huge boom this year, recording an increase of 20%. So they're encouraging everyone to remove food sources from your yard to dissuade bears from venturing onto your property. We thank you so much for tuning in to Eyewitness News on this Wednesday. Remember, you can get news and weather updates anytime on the Channel 3 app. Taking a live look outside on this glorious Wednesday morning. Isn't that gorgeous? Have a great day.